Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are watching me from. So I want to show you a video on how to make granola. This is how I make my granola at home for my family. You can use other ingredients more than what you are seeing here, but this is what I have at home now and I want to make do of it. So here is coconut. I'll be using coconut. I'll be using groundnut. I'll be using cashew nut. This is honey. Just package this, the normal honey. Just package for easy movement. This is Quaker oat. So I will show us how I put them together. You can use almond nuts. You can use any nut of your choice. I'll go ahead to grate this coconut. Yes, I'll have to grate it before we use it. You can use any nut of your choice. You can use almond nut. You can use dehydrated pineapple. You can use dehydrated banana. Just play around with the things you can find in your house. So, let's grate our coconut. So I'll be using this part of the grater to grate our coconut. Please be careful when working with it so that you will not hurt yourself because it is sharp, very sharp. I've grated part of the coconut. It came out well, just the way I like it. Not big, not too tiny, and flat enough. So let us just continue to grate others. Okay, I'm done grating my coconut and I'll just transfer it into my oven tray so that I will dry it using the oven. You can also dry using your frying pan. You just keep frying and stirring it till it gets dry and slightly brown. So I'll just spread it and then I'll place it into my oven. Please note that you have to preheat your oven so at the moment you finish grating your coconut, you just place it inside your oven so that you won't wait for that time. And then while it's in the oven, you have to keep turning it so that it will not burn. It will not burn. So here is it going into the oven. I think this will not take more than 10 minutes. So while waiting for my coconut to dry in the oven, I used a non-stick pan to fry my cashew nuts and groundnuts. So this is the cashew nuts and then the groundnut. I pieces it a little so it will not be too big. Then I will just fry for just few minutes. It won't take long. I just want the cashew nuts and the groundnut to be crunchy enough. So that's the essence of frying. If you don't want to fry, fine. And then I like it when the color is a bit dark. So this is me frying. So I'm done frying here. I'm done. You can see the color now. So I'll just transfer it into my glass bowl. So here my coconut is ready. So I'm done with the coconut. Now I want to prep my Quaker oats. So this is me adding the Quaker oats to the pan and then putting the honey. You have to mix the Quaker oats with the honey. I'm using honey as a sweetener for my granola. You can use sugar, you can use stevia, you can use date syrup, anything that you want to sweeten your granola, you can use it, but I prefer to use honey. So I'll use my hands to mix. Please, I washed my hand properly, and being that I'm doing it for personal consumption for my family, so I'm using my hand. You just mix the Quaker oats with the sweetener that you are working with. So this is me mixing the Quaker oats with the honey. So after mixing, now just place the oven pan inside the oven and allow it to sit for just few minutes. Please always check on it so that you will not over dry it. Please, I won't say this is the particular time because you might be drying under low heat or high heat. Here we are here now. Our Quaker oat and honey is okay. You can see that it's no longer sticky. So I'll just transfer it to this bowl here, this bigger bowl, so that I can mix other items to it. That's the other ingredients that I've prepared to it. So here I'm trying to mix all my items together so that I can mix them very well before transferring into a container. So you have to mix it very well so that everything will just incorporate very well. So I'm done mixing all the ingredients together. So I'll just transfer it into this bowl and our granola is ready. I enjoy this very well using yogurt. Don't worry, I'll also upload a video on how I make Greek yogurt at home. Please always allow your ingredients to cool down before transferring into your storage container, because if you put it in your container and you close it without allowing it to cool down, it is going to trap in heat, and before you know it, your granola will no longer be crunchy enough. Here we are. This is our simple but crunchy and sweet granola. Try it out.